A pleasure to meet y'all at last. And now, today, it's August 12th. Normally, I would say that today is an absolutely special day in my entire life. Because today, this is a time where my first Twitter account could have shined in all of its glory. As much gold, platinum, silver, bronze could ever be held within the jackpot regimen. But unfortunately, because of such tragic events that happened last December, one Twitter account had to go, and the other one could stay. Today would have been my first Twitter account's 14th birthday. Yeah, August 12th, 2006 was where it all began. But on top of everything that I've ever had to talk about that account, aside from it reaching nearly 30,000 followers, I mean, all that just went downhill. Everything did. Especially since it had to be completely removed from existence back in December. So the other one could be spared. You could probably put up as much of a fight with those corporate owners of Twitter, but even though I fought back hard, long, and with a lot of courage, plenty of triumph, eagerness, and a lot of observation and obligation, I could say for sure that, well, not every war can be won with one person going up against 300 million. I mean, it doesn't really matter how many corporate owners there are of Twitter themselves, but whoever is in fact operating the platform at this point, just know that, well, you pretty much assassinated a highly successful individual like myself online. You just went right ahead, shot everything down. Everything spiraled out of control throughout the month of December. By the end of that month, within the last week, that is, I was able to pretty much resolve this conflict once and for all by getting back KFN 2.0, but having to sacrifice 1.0 in the process. Today would have been its 14th birthday, but in all seriousness, Samson the Pug would have been 13 this year. And we all know what happened there back in April. I just don't really know what else to say about that, but in all seriousness, I could say that today it's quite a day for me because right now I'm pretty much coming back here on my channel to let you know that, well, aside from all that, I unfortunately was not able to upload a single video of any of my content today. HJN, GWK, and WiseThat 2.0 all had to be delayed pretty much. They all had to, I guess, be postponed until tomorrow because, well, I will say that the reason for that is because, well, the router just started going a little out of control, and, well, I was able to restore connection to it, but unfortunately, by the time I actually have this uploaded, I probably will be a little too busy with myself at this point, so I'll probably have to turn in for the night and probably start uploading episodes tomorrow morning for HJN, GWK, and WiseThat. And pretty soon there is going to be a new Hot Wheels Hilarity episode as well. So expect one of those to come around pretty soon. But until any of that happens, let's just remind ourselves that KFN 1.0 on Twitter was an astounding success in all the years that it had been around. Last December was where it pretty much bit the dust completely, beyond the point of recovery. I mean, Twitter just went way over their heads this time. But who knows what they could try and do next time. If they ever wanted to attack KFN 2.0, then well, I don't even know at this point. I might as well consider putting up a lawsuit against them. To sue them for 50 grand. Because in all honesties, my first Twitter account would have been worth more than $130,000. As there is in fact a website for that. It has a net value of which that if anyone wanted to take control of the account, then well, they'd have to pay a certain amount. So, I probably could imagine KFN 2.0 being sold off to someone, and I guess anything on there is pretty much just gravy, but the point is that nowadays, I'm just keeping a close eye on those corporate owners and all those people who are pretty much working out everything on Twitter. But still, I just hope that anything goes, and I hope what happens on my channel is also not in vain at this point. So, once again, to reiterate myself from what I just said about, well, the uploads or whatnot, because of a horrible, I guess, internet problem that happened with my router going all crazy and I did spend a few hours trying to fix it up, and well, I'm actually getting pretty close. But by the time I manage to restore its connection and restore its function, I might have to turn in for the night and then probably just start uploading tomorrow morning. So, yeah, expect some new HGN, GWK, and WhySThat tomorrow morning on August 13th. But just not today. This vlog is pretty much going to go up on my channel right now to let you know about that right away. So you don't have to worry. Well, anyways, that's pretty much it that I got to talk about based on like any of these things that have been happening on my channel thus far, but yeah. I really wish I had a cake or something, since Twitter would have been 14 years old today. I really feel like that a proper celebration should be put into play. Well, I guess I'm running out of time here for that, but if you want to see more good on my channel, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.